Yes, respected dearest friends, welcome you all. What a joy it is to be with you for 1 hour every day and do the 6 things of our study. I'm sure they are empowering you, your intellect. I know the difficulty of in being regular and serious, sincere. I know difficulty of focusing to grasp, understand, retain, remember, and make use of this knowledge. But let us also know one more thing that there is no other way than this for us to evolve. If the evolution is the goal, we must be ready to accept all these difficulties, challenges, and go through. So, that adjustment inside, if you can make it, then nothing can stop us. Welcome you. Like every day, the 6 things we'll do today the common sense thought. The common sense thought today and Gita thought is almost same. After common sense thought, the Sankalpa, the Sahanavatu, the Vedic chanting, then Gita Jnanam, finally our Sri Ramji and Lakshmana Swami, all Vanaras going towards Lanka to wage war and finish Ravanadi Rakshasa and bring Mother Sita. Correct? Now, in the first program today, in the common sense thought, the discussion is this key Narayana, that it is only a human being who can destroy the world or help serve the world to improve. Is only human being who can destroy himself or help himself to succeed. It is human being who alone by his own efforts can totally bind himself or get moksha. Remember it. All other beings don't have that freedom, that choice. Only human beings. In this way, when rightly utilized, it helps us to grow. When wrongly utilized, itself becomes cause of destruction. What is that most precious thing we are given by the Lord? Very unique thing, very precious only for us. That is called as our intellect or the buddhi. Right? Human beings, you and I are given this intellect, the buddhi. When the buddhi is not recognized, its glory is not recognized, it is not used in that inadvertence, we become cause of our own destruction. Perhaps we may even trouble others too. Therefore, in today's thoughts about this buddhi only, and in our Gita also we are talking Satvika Buddhi only. Buddhir Vedam Dhuteshchaiva. First of all, this stuparas slumberous buddhi, okay, which is sleeping, we have to awaken it. Right? Second, this buddhi's slavery to the Dehendra Pranamana, we have to free it from. Third, take this buddhi to the Guru, to the Shastras, and fill it with, charge it with all that beautiful, complete, authentic, kind knowledge that is given in the Shastras. Amara Buddhi. That's what we do every day in the class. To your Buddhi, knowledge given. Like to Arjuna's Buddhi, Lord Krishna is giving that authentic knowledge. Okay, first, wake up the Buddhi. Second, free it from the dust and cobwebs of slavery to the mana indriyas and sharira. Take it to the Guru. Now you have done that. If you have come to the class, you have awakened the Buddhi. You have freed it from the slavery to the mind's suggestions, the senses' demands, and the body's laziness. Now you brought it to this class where the God, the Guru Parampara are equipping our buddhi with the authentic jnanam. And this buddhi exposed to jnanam, getting that jnanam fully is a life's process. All the jnanam required won't be gained in one day. Like, do you learn all the mathematics one day? It's a lifelong study, isn't it? पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन पीएचडी के बाद भी और बहुत मैथ सीखने को होता है. Do you think one day you will finish all your medical knowledge learning? Medicine an endless oceanic science. Do you think the law knowledge you can learn all the time? No. Medical में new diseases will come. You have to discover new medicines, new methodology of treatments. Law system in newer and newer crimes come up to sort out the newer punishments and have to be given. अब कौन सी बातें देखो एक दिन में होता है. In the same way, the Shastra Jnana is so vast like ocean, so wide it is, so deep it is. For our intellect to grasp all of that, it is not one day, 1 month, 1 year, one life process. It is life after the life. That if in this life, this knowledge we have in our intellect, that's been trained by us from many earlier lives. To that, this life's knowledge also getting added. Then next life. In this way, शास्त्र ज्ञान से बुद्धि को भरना है thoroughly. Then use that knowledge with the intellect to do these 5 things. Okay, 5 or 4 things. First, with the intellect, with the knowledge gained from the buddhi, from the shastras, manage your outer activities, your general norms of duties, your obligations, responsibilities perfectly. The outcome is you are satisfied, contented inside, and people and the world also is happy with you because what is to be done, that's done. What's not to be done, that's avoided. Who does this point? The one who has got buddhi in his hands. Buddhi is well trained and when thoroughly convinced with the Shastra. कई मिस्टेक्स किया हमने व्यवहार के व्यर्थ मतलब our buddhi was not correct in the knowledge or it has forgotten the knowledge or it has not got the deeper knowledge. Therefore, study little more Shastra, gain more deeper knowledge. With the basis of that, do the right thing, not the wrong outside. With dealing with the objects, situations, people, what is the meaning of it is like you have man, you have your mother, father, brother, sister. अब इनके साथ कैसे जीने से वो लोग हैप्पी है, हम मन भी शांत रह सकता है हमारा, वो है शास्त्र बताती है, उसको करो, है ना. A citizen of the nation, a member of an organization और ए पर्सन वर्किंग इन एनी ऑफिस. अब इन सब में कैसे कैसे रहना शास्त्र सिखाता है, वैसा पहले रखो सो दैट आउटर वर्ल्ड इज कॉन्कर्ड. You can conquer the outer world only by your duties, thoroughly done, with your conviction of the intellect gained from the knowledge of Shastras. Second, now with the same buddhi, come out again of the slavery permanently of your own Sharira, Indriya, Prana, Mana. Very essential thing. How come they rule you? How come the children rule the family? The father should rule, no? If the father is not taking care, is watching TV, eating, sleeping, then the children, shaitan love, they rule the house, they destroy. Isn't it? If the Raja is not properly equipped and taking care, then the Mantri is the Senapati, they destroy the nation. Isn't it? If a right, authentic person with Desha Bhakti and Dharma Bhakti, they are not given the power in the politics by our stupidity. देशद्रोही, देश को खाने वाले और धर्म को नाश करने वाले. If you give them power naturally, they will do that only. First, they write the constitution. They say that India is secular. Then they give biased priorities, importance to other religions. Then, anytime any decision have to be taken, they refer to constitution, which itself basically wrong. How can you make India secular? It is Hindu country. And in India, Hindu suppressed. एनीथिंग पूछो उनको कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में लिखा है. किसने लिखा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन? जो भी लिखा है वो गलत, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. ये हिंदू नेशन है, हिंदू रहना है. सेक्युलर है तो ट्रूली लेट यू प्रैक्टिस सेक्युलर. व्हाई बायस्ड एंड हाउ लॉन्ग इट इज. बट द रॉन्ग पीपल आर गिवन चॉइस टू मेक द लॉस, दे मेक इट. That's what is happening, education system. Nothing regarding Rama, nothing regarding Krishna, nothing regarding our Rishi Munis, nothing regarding our Shastras, our Sanatan Dharma, our values, our tradition, culture. ये नाम के वास्ते थोड़ा 1% देते हैं. Then how do you, the youngsters, will know about the glory of our Bharata Mata? Today's Children's Day. You, the children, what Children's Day? It's not today. Every day is our beautiful Children's Day. Why? How it is denied you to know our glory of Shastras? Isn't it? ना घर में पढ़ाते, ना पेरेंट्स को पता है, ना स्कूल में है, ना एजुकेशन सिस्टम में है, ना ऑफिस में है. नो वेयर यू आर टोल्ड. that you are a Hindu, you are Sanatana Dharmi, these are your Paramalaksha is Paramatma, all that you know through the study of Shastra, these are Rishi, Devatas, you do the Upasana to them, thus you control yourself, you keep away the Artha Kama, you live a Dharma life for the Moksha. कहाँ पढ़ा रहे everywhere ही क्या पढ़ा रहे earn the artha and enjoy in kama for that any dharma you give up any papa you do because you have given the reins to the wrong people. Same way when you give reins to your mind, India, Indriyas and body, the body says sote raho, the Indriyas says bhogte raho, the man says get attached to the world with all emotions. So the intellect, after managing the outer world with the knowledge of Shastra, should come out of the slavery of these three. Then it should master them. Then it should empower them positively. Then it should integrate them. These are the works the intellect has to be done. For that, you need knowledge, conviction. That is given to you by Shastra. That's what we all are doing. Same intellect should do the next fourth job of what is that which is continuously influencing us to take wrong decisions? Is our own samskaras, our own vasanas. That buddhi should become acutely alert. देखिए काम क्रोध आ रहे हैं they are coming from vasanas. This raga dvesha are they are coming from the vasanas. This dushta pravritti dushta vritti is coming, they are from vasanas. If I implement them I'll just be a useless fellow, so let me slowly eliminate them. Instead of that, the shastrokta all beautiful positive healthy values let me put in the vasana kosha samskara. The buddhi has to think. Like when you're in a house, आगे वाला तुम्हारे courtyard में पीछे में all the grass so much grown, lot of thorns are there and touch me not plants are there. That movement you put a feet there, some or the other wound happens. What do you do with your angan, courtyard or पीछे वाला? Don't you remove all the unwanted thing and plant a beautiful plants and soft grass for your walking? Same is your samskaramaya kosha. It is filled only with the negative, thorny thoughts of Raga, Dvesha, Kama, Krodha through your discussion, study of wrong books and watching all TV. अब ऐसा सत्यानाश करके हमारे संस्कारों को और उससे इन्फ्लुएंस होकर बुद्धि इंद्रिय मन लिविंग ए लाइफ ऑफ अधर्म एंड पापा एंड भोग. अरे दिमाग नहीं, आर यू नॉट ए ह्यूमन बीइंग, आर यू नॉट इंडियन, आर यू नॉट ए सनातन धर्मी, आर यू नॉट ए हिंदू, शुड यू नॉट थिंक अबाउट एवोल्यूशन? So buddhi should remove all of them. Then the same buddhi finally should do two things. One, your outer worldly goal thoroughly planned, work towards it. Same buddhi should plan the ultimate goal, Paramatma, how to work towards it. These are the 7, 8 things we have to do. First, recognize we are given buddhi. Second, recognize it is rusted, dusted, it is covered with the cobwebs, etc. Third, awaken that buddhi and clean it. 4. Free it from the slavery of the Indriya Mana to begin with. 5. Take that buddhi, we are doing it now. Take that buddhi to the Guru Shastra, pump it, charge it with all the beautiful, authentic knowledge that's given in Shastras in the welfare of yourself and the world. शास्त्र कभी भी किसी का नाश नहीं चाहता, सबका उद्धार ही चाहता, वो ज्ञान से भरो. Fifth, sixth one, with the power of that knowledge, manage the outer show. Seventh, sixth point, with the power of that knowledge, again free from the enslavement of the upadhis. Then next eighth point, with the same buddhist jnana, master the upadhis. Then with that integrate them, then empower them. Other side, remove the negative asana, fill up the all positive samskara. Then with all this readiness, take the outer worldly goal to serve, then take the inner spiritual goal to realize. All is done by your buddhi. That buddhi is now sleeping. It either listens to mind or intellect, etc. Like nowadays parents, they are slaves to children only. Whatever the nonsense they tell, these parents do. एक थप्पड़ मार के बैठ तू पढ़ाई कर बोलने को हिम्मत नहीं. In the same way, our buddhis have become gulam. These buddhis have to be woken up. Everything is in buddhi. And in the buddhi, the jnana, ajnana. Either we don't have the buddhi or it is full of ajnana or wrong way of living. Now awaken buddhi if is sleeping, and after awakening, expose it to Shastra and fully get the authentic jnana. Then do the remaining 7 things and fulfill your outer and inner lives dreams. राइट फ्रेंड्स, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. लकीली गीता में भी आज वही होगा. ओम 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 परब्रह्मणे श्रुति मात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहाससन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्यसाधनानुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत्परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्यवीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः शाश्वतरूपेण सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठाद्वारा विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा मातापितृ देशधर्म सनातनधर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं ऋग्वेद पारायणं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता महाशास्त्रस्य अष्टादशोऽध्यायस्य अध्ययनं श्रीरामचरितमानसान्तर्गत सुंदरकांड अध्ययन द्वारा बाह्याभ्यंतर जीवन विजय रहस्यावगाहनं जन्म साफल्यार्थं मोक्षार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं विश्व कल्याणार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. संकल्प इज डन with all devotion. सहना भवतु. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Friends, as every day, our Vedic chanting to invoke the Veda Matas, Paramatmas, all the Rishi Devatas Kripa, so that our buddhis become so Shuddha and Sukshma to obtain all the Jnanam, using which we serve the world, we evolve and succeed outside, we evolve and succeed inside. For that purpose only, every of these activities are aimed at. And in between, whatever we discuss, it's only to remove the wrong notions in us and replace them with the right authentic understandings. So 17, 18, 19, 3 anuvakas, 45 mantras will chant for next 10 or 11 minutes. Then Geeta, then our Ramayana. Upanishad I have to start again. Aitareya, Taittiriya is over. Let me wait for some more time. One of these things, when it is over, we go for it. Start. Om Athaveda Parayanam Rugvedaha Chaturtha Mandalam Saptadasha Anuvakat Arabhya. Om Om Tvam Maha Indratubhyam Haksha Anukshatram Mamhana Manyatadyoh Tvam Rutram Shavasa Jaganvan Suja Sindhuvam Rahina Jagrasanan तव द्विषोजनि मन्रेज तद्यौरेजत् भूमिर्भियसा स्वस्य मन्योः रुघायन्त सुवघ पर्वतास अर्थं धन्वानि सरयन्त आवह भिनद्गिरिं शवसा वज्रमिष्णन्नाविष्कृण्वान सहसा न ओजः वधेद्वृत्रं वज्रेण मन्दसान सरन्नापोजवसा हतवृष्टिः सुवीरस्ते जनिता मन्यतद्यौरिन्द्रस्य कर्ता स्वपस्तमोऽभूत् य ईं जजान अस्वर्वं स्वर्यं सुवज्रमनपच्युतं सदसो न भूम य एक इच्छावयति प्रभूमाराजा कृष्टीनां पुरुहूत इन्द्रः सत्यमेन मनु विश्वे वदन्ति रातिं देवस्य गृणतो मघोनः सत्रा सोमा अभवन्नस्य विश्वे सत्रा मदासो बृहतो मदिष्टाः सत्रा भवो वसुपतिर्वसूनां दत्रे विश्वादिता इन्द्र कृष्णीः तमद प्रथमं जायमानो मे विश्वादिता इन्द्र कृष्णीः त्वं प्रतिप्रवत आशयान् महिं वज्रेण मघवन् विवृष्टः सत्राहणं दादृशिं तुम्रमिन्द्रं महामपारं वृषभं सुवज्रं हन्तायो वृत्रं सनितोतवाजं दाता मगानि मघवासुराधाः अयं वृतश्चातयते समीचीर्य आदिषु मघवा शृण्व एकः अयं वाचं भरतियं सनोत्यस्य प्रियास सख्ये स्याम अयं शृण्वे अदजयन्नुत घ्नन्नयमुत प्रकृणुते युधागाः यदा सत्यं कृणुते मन्युमिन्द्रो विश्वं दृढं भयत एजदस्मात् समिन्द्रोगा अजयत् संहिरण्या समश्विया मघवायोः पूर्वैः एभिर्नृभिर्नृतमो अस्य शाकैरायो विभक्ता संभरश्च वस्वः कियत् स्विदिन्द्रो अध्येति मातु कियत् पितुर्जनितुर्यो जजान यो अस्य शुष्मं मुहुकैर्यर्तिवातो न जूत स्तनयद्भिरभ्रैः क्षियन्तं त्वमक्षियन्तं कृणोति यर्ति रेणुं मघवा समोहम् विवञ्जनुरशिनिमा इव द्यौहृतस्तोतारं मघभावसौधात् अयं चक्रमिषणत्सूर्यस्यन्येषतं रीरमत्सश्रुमाणौ आकृष्ण ईं जुहुराणो जिघर्ति त्वचो बुध्ने रजसो अस्य योनौ असिक्न्यां यजमानो न होता गव्यन्त इन्द्रं सख्याय विप्रा अश्वायन्तो वृषणं भाजयन्तः जनीयन्तो जनिदामक्षितोतिमाच्चावयामो वतेन कोशं त्रातानो बोधिददृशान् अविरभिख्यातामर्धिता सौम्यानां सखाविदा पितृतम पितॄणां कर्ते मुलोकमुषधे वयोधाः सखीयतामविता बोधि सखा गृणान् इन्द्रस्तुवते वयोधाः वयं ह्याते चक्रुमासवाद आविः शमीभिर्महयन्त इन्द्र सुत इन्द्रो मघवायद्धवृत्रा पूरीण्येको अप्रतीनिहन्ते अस्य प्रियो जरिता यस्य शर्मन्नकिर्देवा वारयन्तेन मर्ताः एवान इन्द्रो मघवाविरश्मि करत्सत्याचर्षणी द्रुतनर्वा त्वं राजा जनुषां देह्यस्म्ये अधिश्रवो माहिनं यज्ञरित्रे सुष्ठुत इन्द्रनुगृणान इषञ्जरित्रे नद्यो न पीपेः अकारिते हरिभो ब्रह्मणव्यं धियास्यामरत्यः सदासाः 18th मंत्र अयं पन्था अनुवित्तः पुराणो यतो देवा उदजायन्त विश्वे अतश्चिदा जनिशिष्ट प्रवृद्धो मा मातर ममुया वत्तवेकः नाहमतो निरया दुर्गहैतत् तिरश्चथा पार्श्वान्निर्गमाणि बहूनि मे अकृता कर्त्वा नियुध्यैत्वेन सन्त्वेन पृच्छै परायतीं मातरमन्वचष्टननानु गान्यनुगमानि गमानि त्वष्टुर्गृहे अपि वत्सो ममिन्द्र शतधन्यं चम्वोः सुतस्य किं स रुधकृण्वद्यौ सहस्रं मासो जभार शरदश्च पूर्व्या वीर्येणान्वृष्टौ अथोदस्तात् स्वयमत्कं वसान आरोदसी अपृणाज्जायमानः एता अर्षन्त्यलला ललाभवन्तीर्हृतावरीरिव सङ्क्रोशमानाः एता विपृच्छ किमिदं भवन्ति कमापो अद्रिं परिधिं रुजन्ते किमुष्विदस्मै निमिदो भनन्तेन्द्रस्यावद्यौ दिदिशन्त आवह ममैतान् पुत्रो महता वदेन वृत्रौ जघाना जघन्वा अश्रुजद्विसिन्धोन् ममच्चनत्वा युवतिः परासममच्चनत्वा कुशवा जगार ममच्चिदा पश्चिषवे ममृड्युर्ममच्छिदीन्द्र सहसोदतिष्ठतु ममच्छन ते मघवन्यंसो विद्वा अपहनु जगान अधा निविद्ध उत्तरो बभूवाञ्चिरो दासस्य सम्पीणग्वदेन वृष्टिः ससुवस्तविनं तभागा मनादृश्यं वृषभं तुम्रमिन्द्रं हरीढं वत्सं जरधाय माता स्वयं गातुं तन्व इच्छमानौ उत माता महिषमन्व वेन दमीत्वा जहति पुत्रदेवाः अथा ब्रवीत् रुद्रमिन्द्रो हनिष्यन् सखे विष्णो वितरं विक्रमस्य कस्ते मातरं विधवामचक्रैच्छयुं कस्त्वामजिगां सच्चरन्तौ कस्ते देवो अधिमार्दीक आसीद्यत्र्वाक्षिणाः पितरं पादगृह्य अवर्त्या शृण मन्त्राणि पेचेन देवेषु विविधे मर्डितारम् अवश्यं जायममहीयं मानामधामे श्येनो मध्वाजभार 19th mantra एवा त्वामिन्द्रवज्रिन्नत्र विश्वे देवास सोवास उमाः महामुखे रोदसे वृद्धमृश्वं निरेकमिदृणुते उत्सात्ये अवासृजन्त जिप्रयो न देवा भुवः सम्राडिन्द्र सत्ययोनिः अहन्नहिं परिशया नमर्णः प्रवर्तनीररदो विश्वधेनाः अतृप्नुवन्तं वियतमबुद्ध्यमबुध्यमानं सुषुपाणमिन्द्र सप्तप्रतिप्रवत आशया नमहिं वज्रेण विरीणा अपर्वन् अक्षोदयच्छवसा क्षामबुध्नं वार्णवातस्तविषि भिरीन्द्रः दृढान्यौघ्नादुशमान ओजो वाभिनत्ककुभस्पर्वतानाम् अभिप्रदद्रुर्जनयो न गर्भं रथा इव प्रययुः साकमद्रयः अतर्पयो विसृत उब्ज ऊर्मीं त्वं वृत्रा अरिणा इन्द्रसिन्धोन् तं महीमवनिं विश्वधेनां तुर्वेतये वह्यायक्षरन्देम् अरमयो नमसै जलर्नः सुतरणा अकृणोरिन्द्रसिन्धोन् प्राग्रुवो न बन्वो न पक्वा ध्वस्रा अपिन्वद्युवतीर्ऋतज्ञाः धन्वान्यज्रा अपृणक्तृषाणा अधोगिन्द्रस्तर्यो दंसुपत्नीः पूर्वीरुषस शरदश्च घूर्ता वृत्रञ्जघाना अश्रुजद्विसिन्धोन् परिष्ठिता अतृणद्बद्बद्धाना सीराः इन्द्रः स्रवितवे पृथिव्या वव्रीभिः पुत्रमग्रुवो अदानं निवेशनाद्धरिव आजवर्ध व्यन्धो व्यन्धो आख्यदहिमादधानो निर्भूदुःखच्छित्समरं तपर्व प्रथे पूर्वाणि करणानि विप्रा विद्वा आह विदुषेकरांसि यथा यथा वृष्ण्यानि स्वघूर्तापांसि राजन्नर्याविवेशीः नोष्टुध इन्द्र नो गृणान इषञ्जरित्रे सद्यो न पीपेः अकारिते हरिभो ब्रह्म नव्यं धिया स्यामरत्यः सदहसाः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. So 19 we have done. Beta, what is three types of ahara, three types of yajna, three types of dana, three types of tapasya, three types of the tyaga, three types of the jnanam, three types of karma, three types of the karta. All these we have seen depending on three gunas of sattva, rajas, tamas, which belong to prakriti, which is an inseparable shakti of Paramatma. Now we are seeing three types of buddhi: satvika buddhi, rajasika buddhi, tamasika. Our job is to understand all of that and avoid tamasika rajasika aspects involved only in sattvic. When these things are sattvic in us, our decisions, our actions, all of them will be giving blessedness, dhanyata to ourselves also, to the world. Not knowing all this and any other reason, inner and outer, we were choosing and living the rajasic and tamasic, creating havoc, creating chaos for ourselves and the world. Now we are given knowledge by God's grace. It is now in our hands. The ball is in our court. To gain this knowledge, to strengthen this knowledge, to use this knowledge, to live this knowledge, and to grow through this knowledge. When we have these as our projects and involve in them That's the beauty of life. See, these things right from the childhood we have to be given. If we are not given, then the parent, the teacher, the education system, the government, all of them are not doing their correct duty towards us. Therefore, instead of growing like a beautiful tree with all wonderful branches, having its fruits and flowers and leaves very healthy, we'll be growing like the कांटे का पेड़, बिना कोई छाया, बिना कोई फूल, बिना कोई फल, कोई आनवाज आते हैं, बस उनको हम चुभते जाते हैं. Whoever come to us, they suffer and go, and those who stay, they continue suffering. Because we are not cultured, we are not educated, we are trained, we are not trained, we are all misguided in rajasic, tamasic things. Hope you are able to grasp at least 5% of it. Then the essence of all that is take life's charge, your own lives, and make all these things in us sattvic and live according to them. See the beauty of life. And do only those things by which your self-respect grows. Your respect in the society grows, which is approved by the Shastras, which lifts you spiritually, which makes you really a great person in the eyes of our gurus. वो सारे सात्विक चीजें हैं, right? Now what is the सात्विक बुद्धि? Let us study that one. 4 बार पढ़ो इस श्लोक को. श्लोक संख्या नंबर 30th. Then only 48 more shlokas. Gita will be over. Last 772 days we are trying to study. है कि नहीं? कितने दिन हो गए? Yeah, 772 दिन आज. Right, today is your day. Children's Day they celebrate as every day is Children's Day. ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीगीता शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम ॐ श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ अष्टादशोऽध्यायः मोक्षसन्न्यासयोगः त्रिंशतितमः श्लोकः श्रीभगवानुवाच प्रवृत्तिञ्च निवृत्तिञ्च कार्याकार्ये भयाभये बन्धं मोक्षं च या वेत्ति बुद्धिः सा पार्थ सात्विकी. अगेन प्रवृत्तिञ्च निवृत्तिञ्च कार्याकार्ये भयाभये बन्धं मोक्षं च या वेत्ति बुद्धिः सा पार्थ सात्विकी. अगेन प्रवृत्तिं च निवृत्तिं च कार्याकार्ये भयाभये बन्धं मोक्षं च या वेत्ति बुद्धिः सा पार्थ सात्विकी. अगेन प्रवृत्तिं च निवृत्तिं च कार्याकार्ये भयाभये बन्धं मोक्षं च या वेत्ति बुद्धि सा पार्थ सात्विकी. हे पार्थ, सा बुद्धि सात्विकी बुद्धि. हे अर्जुन, that buddhi is sattvic. And what is the job of buddhi? Knowing. So that which knows convincingly lives accordingly in this way. That's called sattvic buddhi. And in the same way, the rajasic buddhi, buddhi with rajasic jnanam and rajasic action. So to tamasic. So in this shloka, 4 pairs are told. And that buddhi which has got convincing knowledge regarding these 4 pairs. Accordingly, it's deciding and making us work. That buddhi is called sattvic buddhi. Yesterday we have seen one of them. So pravrittim cha nivrittim cha ya buddhi vetti sa buddhi sattviki. That buddhi intellect which very clearly knows the pravritti and nivritti thoroughly. That's called sattvic buddhi. And then chooses the better among them. And also knows whose limitation is what. Right? Now what is pravritti? Pravritti is the outer activities, all karma. Isn't it? So this buddhi should know the karma, its consequences, everything. So bahya pravartana pravritti marga, karma marga, knowing buddhi is called that buddhi which knows pravritti. So pravrittim vetti. If you don't do the pravartana activity, how we become lazy and all. If we do pravartana, in which type of karma we have to do the pravartana, with what attitude, what phala it comes if it is like this. For that phala expected, in what way we have to do the pravritti, the one buddhi which knows, it's called as sattvic buddhi. Pravrittim veti. So to the nivritti marga is the path of withdrawal from the karma. It is technically called as sannyasa marga. तो बाह्य प्रवृत्ति रूपी कर्म मार्ग अंतः निवृत्ति रूपी संन्यास. The buddhi which thoroughly through the study of shastras clearly veti knows, understands, it's called as Satvika Buddhi. We should know nivritti marga, sannyasa marga, what is obtained through that, how it is achieved, why it is so glorious. सात्विक बुद्धि को स्पष्टता होता है. जिस बुद्धि को स्पष्ट होता है वो सात्विक है. प्रवृत्तिम वेत्ति निवृत्तिम वेत्ति. And this itself is said as a set, third set also. Bandham and moksha. In the pravritti, because you are a karta of the karma through the pravritti, karma phala compulsorily comes to you and it binds you. Later on you may change your opinion, मुझे नहीं चाहिए, but you have done this karma, you have to go through this phala, so you are bound. गले में लग जाएगा वो. किसको जाएगा फिर वो कर्म फल. That's how the karma phala marga called as pravritti marga is always bandhana hetu. जन्म जरा रोग मृत्यु ये सारी वो देता है, इसलिए बंधन का हेतु होता है. So to the nivritti marga, sannyasa marga, when we give up everything and realize yourself, you are mukta. So that buddhi which knows pravritti, karma, and that buddhi which knows the nivritti, the sannyasa, the withdrawal, its beauty. And in the pravritti, for some time you have to do the pravritti in the sattvic karmas, in all the yajna dana, tapak karma, all the niyata karma, for the antakarana shuddhi. Thereafter, usse bhi nivritta ho gaye, only sitting at one place, contemplating, through that reaching to the truth reality substratum self. So the buddhi which knows thoroughly this is sattvic buddhi. क्या हमारे बुद्धि को सब ज्ञान है अभी? Just like that any pravritti we do. And for us nivritti means bas ho jao. That's not nivritti. Nivritti is giving up all things. Sannyasa we already seen. What is sannyasa? Kamyanam karanam nyasam sannyasam kaya vidu. So that buddhi which knows pravritti, karma marga, nivritti, sannyasa marga. That buddhi which knows the limitations of karma and karma phala and its binding effect, and the glory of the nivritti marga giving us the moksha, the sannyasa marga. संन्यास का दो अर्थ हमने बताया उस समय. फिर से one sannyasa is giving up everything, but that's it, never a complete definition meaning of sannyasa. The actual correct meaning of sannyasa is sad ni asa. These are the three words. Sad means sad vastu paramatma. Ni means nischayena, decisively. Asa means placing yourself. Placing yourself in the truth reality is actually sannyas. But we are not able to do it today because we are lost in something or the other. Therefore, giving up that only when we do, then only we can sit in the self. That is why in sannyasa, as a preparation, everything is to be given up. We are told to give up everything. But giving up everything is not sannyasa. Establishing the substratum of everything called as sadvastu, that is actual sannyasa. And the one who gives up the outer things, takes a sannyasa, robes, goes and begs the food, and never tries to sit in the self. सद्वस्तु में निश्चय पूर्वक बैठने का जो कोशिश नहीं करता, वो सन्यासी नहीं है, सन्यासी हो सकता है. ये नाम के वास्ते सन्यासी. Understood now? Nivritti marga is to know the self. Pravritti marga is to get lost in the not self. The one who knows clearly. And jiska, so he will be in the pravritti in the beginning, but without any phalapeksha, which it gives antakarana shuddhi to him, which we are studying from the beginning of this Gita Shastra. And then in the nivritti marga, slowly goes beyond all the koshas to see the reality. The one who knows these two is Satvika Buddhi. Same way, karya, karye. So, karya, akarya. Karya means vihita. Vihita means what Shastra tells us to do as a must. It's a duty, it's a dharma told by the Shastra. Jarur karna hai, कहती है Shastra. Like a doctor, for being healthy, he says karya. These are the things you must to do. So to akarya, for the sake of health, these things should not be done. That's called pratishiddha. So vihita karya means the duties ordained by the Shastra. Pratishiddha means that which is prohibited by the Shastra. So the कार्य इज विहिता, अकार्य मीन्स प्रतिषिद्ध. कार्य जो करना चाहिए, अकार्य जो नहीं करना चाहिए. करना चाहिए इज विहिता, नहीं करना चाहिए इज प्रतिषिद्ध. The Satvika Buddhi knows and it is aware of it. Therefore, if something is karya to be done, definitely that person with his Sattvic conviction, he does it. When he knows that it is akarya, it should not be done, this should not be abused, should not be insulted, should not entertain the negative thoughts in the mind. He knows all. Therefore, that akarya he doesn't do. He is called a सात्विक बुद्धि वाला. जो विहित है, जो प्रतिषिद्ध है, that means that which is kartavya, that which is not the kartavya, then that which is to be done, therefore not to be done. When the one who knows, which is told by the Shruti to be done and not to be done, therefore which is kartavya, which is not the kartavya. Very clear. Buddhi, which knows it. Knows means convincingly knows. Not that like we, हम तो जानते हैं लेकिन करते नहीं. ना ना. Anywhere knowledge means it has to be practical. Then only we are said to be having the knowledge. Otherwise, we only have information. Information has to become knowledge and conviction, and we have to live it. Then only there is meaning to that knowledge. So, pravrittim cha nivrittim cha ya buddhi vetti sa satviki buddhi. Karya akarye, karyam and akaryam. Ya buddhi vetti sa satviki buddhi. Two sets are done. Third one is bandham moksham cha yavet. That buddhi which knows bandha and moksha. One more set is there. Bhaya cha and abhaya. So, again, in that second one, karya means it has to be an expanded understanding. See, this result you have to have. To get that result, there is karya and akarya. You have to do this, you should avoid this. So, to the particular result you don't want. For that particular result not to have also, you have to have some karya to be done, some akarya you have to give up something. The one who knows it. Like I want health. To be done is good food, good exercise, etc. Akarya is don't take the wrong food, etc. Now, same way, I don't want the disease. I don't want the bimari. Therefore, what causes bimari, don't go towards it. So, everywhere there is karya, akarya. Depending on your expected consequences. If you want your friends to love you, there is karya and akarya. What is to be done, what is to be avoided. For your friend to love you. So too, for a friend not to hate you also, there is karya, akarya. Almost they look to be similar to a great extent. They are similar also. One or two places, little addition, deletion. But karya, akarya, depending on the phala. Like you students, you have to get a job. If goal is to get the job, you have to have the what is karya, what is akarya. Karya is to prepare in all those qualifications. Developing your loyalty, honesty, hardworking nature. Yes, sir. Akarya means what? The opposite of it. Negative qualities all you develop of tamaguna, etc. Either you are in the selection only failure, they won't select you. By mistake, even they select. Within few days, they know what you are, then they remove you from the job. So the Satvika Buddhi is very careful about pravritti nivritti, karya, karya. So to the third set is bhaya bhaye. So bhaya and abhaya, two things which creates bhaya to me, which gives nirbhayata to me. And by doing what I become bhaya yukta, means bhaya yukta anubhavas come to me, nirbhaya yukta anubhavas come to me. I must know भैया अभया इज इक्वल टू सुख एंड दुख ऑल्सो यू कैन से हम सबको सुख चाहिए उसी में निर्भयता दुख नहीं चाहिए क्योंकि उसी में भय है हमको सो वी मस्ट नो भय एंड अभय लाइक झूठ बोलोगे पकड़ा जाओगे भय है सत्य बोलोगे तो कोई नहीं पकड़ेगा अभय if you work your duty works properly there is abhaya the boss will not scold you. If you are bunking the office, not working properly, you will be removed from the job. Abhaya. That is abhaya. The Satvika Buddhi wala knows what is the meaning of bhaya and abhaya. He also knows both are required. You have to have the fear in the mind of the punishments we get when we do the wrong things. That bhaya only protects you. So too, you should know what gives you the nirbhayata. Exactly do that. This buddhi knows. A Satvika Buddhi knows how to use bhaya for positively and how to remain nirbhaya. Abhaya. This, I'm only just giving hints, sir. It has got a lot of thinkings. If you take this subject into spiritual discussion, so many things are there. Like our Sharira Prana Mana Buddhi. If you identify with them, there is always bhaya. Because they are changing, they are getting diseases, they become old, they die. When you have this knowledge and accept it, in the acceptance, there is no more bhaya. You can't change it, but you are not fear because you have accepted it. So, to how to reach to the abhaya paristhiti, only Paramatma is the abhaya because he never born, he never grows, he never changes, he never becomes old, he never becomes weak or disease, he never dies. Therefore, in the samsara with upadhi there is bhaya, in Paramatma there is abhaya. Therefore, upar jao, what is the karya akarya? The karya is to identify the Paramatma. Akarya is to identify the upadhis. So don't do the upadhi adhatmya, do the. Therefore, what should be the pravritti nivritti? Become pravritta in the Paramatma Prapti sadhana, become nivrutta from the samsara. Okay? Set ho gaya? Pravritti nivritti, karya akarya, bhaya abhaya. So the Satvika Buddhi wala, as we saw in our common sense thought, by exposing his buddhi to Shastras again and again, gaining all the knowledge, he knows these things unambiguously. Therefore, that buddhi is Satvik. Okay, pravrittim, nivrittim, karyam, akaryam, bandha, 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 moksha. Last one is bhaya and abhaya. Sorry, bandha, moksham cha. So the bandha, what is the meaning of bondage? Dukkha, and what are the causes? What is moksha and what are the causes? Specifically, clearly, that buddhi which knows, that buddhi is called as Satvika Buddhi. Pravrittinja nivrittinja karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham mokshancha ya veti बुद्धि सा पार्थ सात्विकी है ना what is the buddhi spoiling becoming rasik tamasik it is never available to the guru and shastra to be filled with that knowledge authentic knowledge. I only recommend one thing to you, read shastras or sanatana shastras of Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavat, gain the knowledge from them to live a noble life of positive success. Okay, the knowledge to be gained from the shastras is important. ठीक है नहीं? Very important to convey to that knowledge to us. The shastras are given on the basis of the historical events like Mahabharata and Ramayana. They are called itihas. And the events that have happened eons में, that's called Purana Kathas. इतिहासों में पुराणों में कथाओं के द्वारा हमें क्या ज्ञान है क्या अज्ञान है सिखाते. दृष्टि should be on that. Story should be read for that purpose of learning what is right, what is wrong. The one who knows it is called Satvik Buddhi. So, ya buddhi pravrittim nivrittim karya akarya bhaya abhaya bandha moksha veti sa buddhi satviki. Then what is Rajasic Buddhi? Tomorrow we will see. and tamasic also. Then comes three types of dhriti. After that, three types of sukha will be told to us. Thereafter, we will be introduced to the Varna Vyavastha, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, how they are defined according to the three gunas only, Sattvic, Rasic, Tamasic. By birth and gunas, they used to match earlier. Nowadays, they are not matching. Therefore, a person born in Brahmana Kula may be behaving like Shudra because he has got extreme tamogun. Person by birth born in Shudra, but by quality of his Antakarana or Chitta, with Suddha Sattaguna, he can be Brahmana also. This is called as Varna Sankara and all. Never mind. Let us learn for ourselves where do we stand and what is the further evolution for us. Then एक एक श्लोक कितना बढ़िया बढ़िया है रे बाबा. मोर देन वन श्लोक आई कांट टॉक वन डे. कभी कभी सोचता हूँ मैं 3-3 श्लोक करके जल्दी खत्म करूँ गीता, बट कैसा होगा, 10-15 मिनट ही हम कर रहे हैं एंड द टॉपिक इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट. So today Satvika Buddhi Visa, tomorrow Rasik Buddhi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Janaki Vallabho Vijayate. Shri Ramacharita Manas. Panchama Sopana. Sundara Kandaha. Narayana. Beautiful chopais we are seeing now. Yesterday we saw Sri Rama telling Sugriva, now why delay now? Bring all Vanaras, order them. Let us go to the Lanka to finish Ravanadi and save Sita ji. So the lesson from it is what? Once the goal and means are known, don't procrastinate or delay in working towards those means towards that goal. Learn one thing from Sri Rama, that he is able to manage the Vanaras also to accomplish his work. He is so loving towards them, and he made all of them, all those Vanaras, to be obedient to him, and he got. It's called monkey management. Why monkey? Why not human? Because Rama is under the order of Vanavasa now, not Gramavasa. And being a Vanavasin Tapasvin, he cannot have contact with human beings. That is why in his entire Sri Rama's Yuddha with Ravana, only one human being helped him, that is Lakshmana Swami. बाकी सारे वानर भालू. Langur. Rakshasa. Vibhishana helped. He's a Rakshasa. Kevata Guha is a human being, but his help Bhagavan has not taken. That was the rule, no? He should be Vanavasi and Tapasvin. And all these Vanaras are in the Vana only, so he can take their help. Monkey management. Great, great. So we'll chant from Narayana. Mantra 34 onwards. I love this chanting. Let us do this. 34. Kapipati begi bolaye, आये जूथ पजूथ, नाना भरण तुलबल, बानर भालु बरूथ, प्रभुपद पंकज नाभहि शेषा, गर्जहि भालु महाबल केसा, देखी राम सकल कपिसेन, चितई कृपा करि राजीव नैना, राम कृपा बल पाई कपिंदा, भये पच्छजुत मनहु गिरिंदा, हरषि राम तब कीन्ह पयान, सगुन भये सुंदर सुबनाना, जासु सकल मंगलमय कीर्ति, तासु पयान सगुन यह नीति, प्रभु पयान जाना भय देहि, फरकि बाम अंग जनु कहि देहि, जोई जोई सगुन जानकी होई, असगुन भयउ रावण ही सोई, चला कटक को बर नहीं पारा, गर्जहि बानर भालु अपारा, नख आयुध गिरिपाद पधारी, चले गगन महि इच्छाचारी, के हरिनाद भालु कपि करहि, डगमगाहि दिग्गज चिक्करहि, चिक्करहि दिग्गज ढोल महि गिरि लोल सागर खरबरे, मन हर्ष सभ गंधर्व सुर मुनि, नाग किन्नर दुखटरे, कट कटहि मरकट बिकट भट बहु, कोटि कोटि न धावहि, जय राम प्रबल प्रताप कौशल, नाथ गुण गण गावहि, सही सकन भार उधार अहिपति भार भार ही मोह ही गह दसन पुनि पुनि कमठ पृष्ठ कठोर सो किमि सोहई रघुबीर रुचिर प्रयाण प्रस्थिति जानि परम सुहावनी जनु कमठ कर पर सर पर जसो लिखत अविचल पावनी एहि विधि जाय कृपा निधि उतरे सागर तीर जहाँ तहाँ लागे खान फल भालु विपुल कपि भीर सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुनाथ महाराज की जय. Excellent, na? So when Rama told, why delay? Bring all the Vanaras. Let us go. Kapipati begi bulaaye. Immediately the Kapipati Sugriva called. Va aaye Jutapa Juta. Then Jhund Jhund, all Vanaras have chosen to come to help Rama. Out of their devotion to Rama, respect to Sugriva, some of them fear for Sugriva. क्योंकि सुग्रीव जी राजा उनके कार्य नहीं करे तो कैसे. And all these Vanaras are devatas only in that form, came to do the Rama Karya of eliminating adharmic Ravanadi and re-establish Dharma. याद रख लेना इस बात को. Great, they are in Vanara Sharira, but very devotional, knowledgeable and all. So Aye Juta va Juta. Then Nana Varana. Nana Varana means a variety of Jati and Rang. है ना, लंगूर है ना, देन बंदर है, बंदर में भी छोटे साइज के बड़े साइज के, इसलिए वानर भालू बरूथ. So all the vanaras and then balu, all the what do you call, reach the bears of various varna means topically when they stay in different places, their colors, shapes, sizes will be different. And then the North Indian monkey and South Indian monkey, if you see, both are monkey, but उनके वर्ण में रंग में अलग होता है, उनके शरीर में. In the South Indian monkeys, they don't have much of the hair because इतनी गर्मी में मरना थोड़ी है. But the North Indian monkey इतनी सर्दियां होते हैं, इसलिए उनके शरीर में रोम बहुत होते हैं. इस तरह नाना वर्ण अतुल बल वानर भालू, वानर भालू बरूथा. बरूथा means groups have come from all over the country, Vanaras. Even in different deshas also they came. That's why at least in 20 countries in the world, they worship Vanara. Go and see Cambodia में हनुमान जी को कितना worship करते हैं. Like that, so many countries, they have Vanara. They all have participated in Rama Karya. Now the next person is very sweet. One, Prabhupada Pankaja Navahi Sisa. Every of the Vanaras coming and doing pranam to the feet of the Lord. So you can imagine, seated Rama there, main people are allowed to come little bit nearby. एक लेन उनके लिए होता होगा, बाकी सारे जो है अदर लेन not coming very near, but distance only. They look at the feet of the Lord and do pranam. Ab, though they are Vanaras, imagine if you are a little devotee, their luck and fortune that they have Rama Darshana and they could be a part in doing Rama Karya. Is it not blessedness? कौन सा जात में हम जन्म लिए ये बात नहीं ना, क्या हम भगवान के भक्त हैं, उनके सेवा कर रहे हैं, दैट्स इंपॉर्टेंट. So we're all Indians, whichever caste, creed, religion we burn. How does it matter? Let us serve the Bharat Mata, isn't it? Let us serve all the Lord divine divinity. I like this point. So all of them coming, doing pranam at the feet of Lord Rama. Prabhupada Pankaja Namahi Sisa. Then after doing namaskara, showing their humbleness and devotion and commitment, now having gone little biche to show as if to Rama their readiness and their power, Garjahi Bhalu Mahabala Kisa. All the Bhalu and Mahabala Kisa, Garjahi. They are doing big garjana to show their readiness. है ना, the garjana to show, like the children in a school. बच्चे लोग आज तुम लोगों को डबल होमवर्क दे रहा हूं, करेंगे क्या? Will any child जिसको बच्चा है, दिमाग है, वो कोई चिल्लाएगा क्या? नहीं। अब कहेंगे बोलो, बच्चे लोग चलो पिकनिक जाएंगे, व्हाट डू यू से? यस दे शाउट बिकॉज़ दे एक्सप्रेस देयर रेडीनेस। बच्चों को उसी में मजा आता है। जैसे मैं भी आपको चल पिकनिक चलते हैं, ट्रैकिंग चलते हैं, राफ्टिंग चलते हैं, इफ आई टेल यू यस स्वामी विल गो विथ यू, एंड इफ आई टेल यू चल एक पाँव पे खड़े होकर तपस्या करते हैं, यू डू अलोन, विल गो। showing your readiness. So these Vanaras are ready for the Yuddha. Therefore, they are doing the Garjana, Bhalu and Vanara, to show their readiness. Now, that sound of Garjana gives inspiration to them and to others also. You know, in India, South Africa cricket match, when they are doing well, then the Garjana done by the crowd. They're very happy. Then, as India is reaching to the victory, then our people do the Garjana to give inspiration to the Indian players. तो यहाँ द गर्जना, यू शुड गिव सिंह गर्जना इन डूइंग द पॉजिटिव एक्टिविटी। देश के लिए गर्जना करो भैया, थोड़ा सनातन धर्म के लिए गर्जना करो। फॉर दीज टू थिंग लाइक ए बिल्ली म्याऊ म्याऊ रहते हो, और भोग करने के लिए यू डू द गर्जना। व्हाट इज इट? सो प्रभुपद पंकज नावहि सीसा, गर्जई भालु महाबल कीसा, देखी राम सकल कपिसेना। All the Kapi and the Sainya, Sri Rama has seen, Chitai Kripa Kari, Rajivanayana. That lotus Rama looked at all of them, and through his eyes he has showered his Kripa Karuna blessing to all those Vanaras. In Valmiki Ramayana, this subject is little bigger. Crores of Vanaras, which place, which of them come, how much is the number of them, who is the leader of each one, Sara detail. Right? Now, when Lord Rama looked at them with his eyes of wisdom, eyes of compassion and Kripa and Karuna, what happened to all of them? He Rama Kripa Bala Pai Kapinda. All the Kapinda, the Vanaras, Rama Kripa Bala Pai. With the Rama's Kripa Drushti, they got the Bala. Having got the Bala, each of the Vanara now appearing like what? Bhaye Pachajuta Manahu Girinda. Each of them have become as if like a big mountain with the paksha, with the wings, that they are ready to fly and go anywhere and finish any of the dushta rakshasas. तो पंची मतलब पंख के समान, पंख के साथ वाले पहाड़ के समान बलवान हो गए सब लोग, है ना? अच्छा सेंटेंस है ना ये? राम कृपा बल पाई कपिंदा, भये पच्छजुत मनहु गिरिंदा। मानो पहाड़ के समान जो पंख के साथ है, like the mountains with the wings, each of the Vanaras become so powerful by the looks of Lord Rama. So भगवान अपने आंखों से दृष्टि से ही उनको चार्ज एंड एम्पावर किया, isn't it? And when they saw Rama looking at them, that was enough for them, that yes, we are ready to serve the Lord, and that Lord is everywhere there, they are there. Lord is there in the heart of every Vanara. Therefore, that Vanara invoked that divine power from inside to do the work of Rama. Then Harashi Rama Tava Kinha Payana. Bhagavan was very happy seeing that scene. Then the Prayana started. Saguna Bhaye Sundara Subhanana. And so many beautiful and optimistic, positive Saguna, the positive women's signs were seen when they started the travel towards Lanka, Rama Lakshmana with all Vanaras. Then यहाँ तुलसीदास जी कहते हैं और शिव जी कहते हैं पार्वती जी से, जासु सकल मंगलमय कीर्ति, है ना? तासु पयान सगुण यह नीति. The Lord himself is so kirtiman saguna with all his expression. Tasu payana saguna yaniti. When he himself is going for something positive, everybody will definitely, the whole world will be showing the positive signs only. Then there what happened in Lanka? Prabhu payana jana vaidehi. Sita ji felt, understood that Sri Rama started coming towards Lanka. How? Faraki bama anga janu kahi dehi. So to her all the right eye, right shoulder, right side of the hand, they were all doing shaking. So for the women, then the right and left, vama means left. For the women, left side of the eye or the hand or the shoulder, if they do the little of shaking, it shows the positive woman for them. Women's, OMEN. And then for the men, if it is right side, it is positive. For the men, if it is left side, it is negative. So for Sita and for Ravana, दोनों के लिए बाएं तरफ का आंख फड़कना, भुजा फड़कना हुआ. That means good for Sita, positive woman, bad for Ravana, negative. So he says, Prabhupayana jana vaidehi, faraki bhama anga janu kahidehi, joy joy saguna janaki hi hoi. Whatever the saguna Sita ji was saying, asaguna bhayavu Ravana hi soi. For Ravana also same thing was happening. But it is negative for the male. सो रावण को जो असगुण दिख रहे थे. देन चला कटकु. कटकु मीन्स द एंटायर बटालियन आर्मी. चला को भर नहीं पा रहा. द नंबर ऑफ देम, द वे दे आर गोइंग, दे आर शाउटिंग. Seeing that scenery, who can do the varnana of that? Garjahi Banara Bhalu Apara. The Apara Sankhya mein Bhalu or Banara were doing that Garjana. Isn't it? No, they're all not trained like an army that stand at ease, attention, Sida Chal, Piche Mud. They are given freedom. They are monkeys. They are inspired. When you're inspiring them enough, in that inspiration, everything is taken care. With huge garjana and all, the entire Vanara Bhalu Sena running into crores of number, the way they were going towards Lanka, that's described in the next shloka. Naka ayudha giri pada pachdari. है ना, कोई नख ही आयुध है, किसी को गिरी आधार आयुध है, किसी को पादपा. तो somebody having the nails only as weapons and feeling jakar and rakshaka noch noch. Some vanaras have taken up huge mountains already. इन बिटवीन ओनली कोई रास्ता राक्षस दिखे तो चटनी बना दे उनके. पादप मीन्स ट्री. पादपधारी. Some are bearing, having in the hands the trees as the ayudhas, weapons. Some the mountains, some having their own nails only. Chale gagana mahi chachari. Some are flying in the akasha, some are on the earth. With ichhanusar they were inspiring each other and moving towards. And keharinada bhalu kapi karahi. Kehari means kesari. Kesari means simha. Simhanada, they were all doing dagamagahi diggaja chikkarahi. The entire earth was shaking, and all the diggajas, the elements which are guarding the earth from four directions, they all started shouting out of the fear. And that chikkar of the diggaja, and that movement of vanaras, and the shaking of the earth, all of that in the next two mantras or the chandas, Sri Tulsidas describes. We will study them tomorrow. With all inspiration, these Vanaras going to do Sri Rama Karya. We also should serve our Bharat Mata Sanatana Dharma. Don't stop only at my or mera, my naukri, my salary. That's a very minimum life. No, any fool will do that job. You are not fool. You are a fool in Hindi. You are a blossomed flower because you are coming to the Gita classes every day. Thank you, friends. Continue tomorrow. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shanti Mahapniyat, Shanto Muchit Vandebhya, Muktaschanyan Vimochit, Astoma Sadgame, Tamasoma Jyotirgam Murtyurma Murtangamaya, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat, Purnamudachide Purnasa Purnamadaya, Purnameva Shishadevam Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo, Paramashubhyo Parapurmane Shruti Matrenam Tatsat Brahman, Purnamast Bol Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai, Gita Mata Ki Jai, Vedavyas Bhagavan Ki Jai, Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai, Ramayana Shastra Ki Jai, वाल्मीकि भगवान की, तुलसीदास भगवान की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. पार्वती पति हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन. गोविंदा जानकी जीवन स्मृति जय. राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि भराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता साधक सेवा जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्ष मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. थैंक यू बेटा. सी यू टुमारो. डोंट मिस.